Peoples, it's your girl Key, and I'm looking extra naked on here. Let me put some clothes on. I don't need nobody diddy in my inbox, because these days, for some reason, everybody offering to pay your bills. Baby, I need to know you can pay more than just bills. I'm getting a little up there in age, so I don't just, it's irritating. I'm putting it to you like this. If you got retirement status, it's a no for me. That's just where I'm at with that. I'm sorry, it's nothing personal, but and if you don't have a retirement plan, your retirement plan is in your top drawer, it's a no for me too. So, but yeah, I got to cover up the girls because I don't want to send no more mixed messages. I come with some type of content about life and men saying other things. The blood of Jesus. But I had to come on here real quick. It wasn't about the girls. But I had to come on here real quick because, okay, let me give y'all a memory real quick. Remember when the Best Man holiday dropped and Ebony died? Let me stop. I'm sorry. Mia Morgan died. Y'all know why I call her Ebony, right? Y'all better quit playing with me. And I know it's a whole lot of people out there who, when the Best Man holiday dropped, they hadn't even saw Players Club, so they wasn't even understanding the fact that we had Ebony sitting here dying. But whatever. Um, only my dumb self was sitting here looking at the movies like, I'm not gonna. When Mia died, I did cry. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I felt when Ebony was in the hotel room. No, that's crazy. I felt, remorseful. Not remorseful, because I ain't do nothing to her. I could empathize with what she went through. I cried when Mia died, though. Ain't that some stuff? I'm going to get it together, y'all, for real. So here's the thing. When Best Man Holiday came out, I went opening night. I mean, what? We have been waiting like 15, 20 years for this. Come on now. We're like, oh my God. This was like one of the black films that when you watched it, if it came on again, you wanted to watch it when it came on. I mean, we still watching The Best Man when it comes on cable. Here's the problem I had with this is that when I went into the movies opening night, it was a whole lot of people's kids in here. And it's like, baby, if you 16, 17 years old, you was a puff of wind when the first one came out. What you doing here? And it was bothering me because there was a lot of talking in the show. And I think a lot of the talking was because people were confused about the characters. And I don't understand why they hype this up and all this other stuff. Here's the thing. When people hype up something that is supposed to be a sequel to something else, a part 2 to something else, sometimes even a part 3 to something else, they're hyping it up because the first part of it gave them that much hope for another one. Understand what I'm saying? Now, let me bring this full circle for you because I've been in a couple of these little groups or whatever discussing the whole Sister Soldier book that just dropped and everything. And what's disappointing to me is the conversations have actually gotten off on the wrong foot because, again, we got people cheering in here. Keep in mind, my boo came out in the night. Come on now, because some of y'all sitting here like, that's not the book. Somebody tap somebody else and tell them, that's the first book. The problem I have with that is that our comments about the new book are that which tell us you not educated and went to Santiago. Yes, I'm come on now, let's talk. Let's talk. Because I'm sensitive about the fact that people want to jump in where there's a bandwagon, but you was going to have to go back and then catch up. Because here's the thing. We didn't just have Winter. We had her sister too. These was out before this sequel, y'all. Come on now. We've been waiting on Winter to get out of jail. Winter like that man that left you, but he was so good that you was just like, I'ma wait on him. So we've been waiting on this book, and it's a whole lot of people in the groups and stuff that's sitting there like, does it get better? I'm 4 chapters in and it just seems redundant. It's repeating. Let me tell you how many nuggets I got in this first 4 chapters out this book. First of all, I'm going to give y'all one name. Simone. Because I did not know. Winter Simone in jail? Come on now. What? You got the clique that we done put together in jail. The clique did what now? Okay. I'm going to do y'all one better. It's broke down in the book. Men typically have a scale for women. It goes from 0 to 10, and they can define each number as far as what the woman is like. There's a scale within the first 4 chapters that actually breaks men down. And when I tell you, it's very accurate. Yes, it is. Come on now. If you skipped over the scale, go back, read it. Matter of fact, look at the scale, read through it, and then rate your man. How about that? Then the other thing is how she broke down 90s music. I wasn't ready. The way she broke down 90s music and how she had to come out of 90s music while she was in jail. Y'all, I got nuggets in the first 4 chapters. And truth be told, she is like, remember the guy, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, that went to jail? And when he got out of jail, he actually thought that things were still the same because he got out wearing bell bottoms and fish in the bottom of his shoes. That was how I was feeling about Winter. Like, you still on this. This is the mindset. But her heart is with her daddy. And this is how she was raised. This is all she knew before she went in. And she's still coming out with that same royalty feeling. She still want to rock everything named Brand. She wants a spotlight. This was her in the first book. Baby. Y'all, if y'all in these groups with these books, understand, the only way you reading this and understanding it is if you read these. That's the only way you gonna understand that. Because when she get to talking about her friends and the pop off with the friends and everything, baby, my eyes was glued. I was like, what? No. She was repeating herself in the book, and I was repeating what she was saying out loud. Like, what? Baby, couldn't have been. You never know who people really are, so I can't even say that. Let me say that right there. I wouldn't have thought that they would have did her like that, though. But yes, some of y'all ain't understanding her feelings about Midnight. Midnight came through in the first book. Baby, let me tell you something. This is part 3 of the Midnight series. Let me explain something to you. If you read this book right here, you wanted Midnight just as much as Winter did, baby. I'm still waiting on a Midnight. And I got the first chapter in the 3rd book of Midnight had me. I was slobbing. I was foaming at the mouth. I just like, oh. Midnight never disappoints. I'm sorry, he just doesn't. How she describes him is how he been through every book. Every woman needs a Midnight. Blood of Jesus. Okay, let me calm down. Y'all, I ain't never met a man on paper that just have you sitting back like, I got to have him. I was reading the coldest winter ever, like, Winter or him want you, baby. As if he wanted me. But not for real. So yeah. Y'all, come on now. Don't go reading this and sitting here trash talking about this book if you don't even know what she went through in here to even end up in there. For real. Now, y'all reading this book, if you read them first 4 chapters where she talking about how she got cut in her face, baby, you need this book to find out how the fight went down. Because when I tell you, it was one of them things where it was like, are you serious? So, I ain't trying to give y'all a book review or nothing. All I'm saying is, Don't go talking about the book is starting off slow and I ain't understanding it, when for those of us who already read the other books, we're getting nuggets and they dropping bombs in the first 4 chapters, because this is stuff I did not expect to happen. And I ain't expect it to happen with those people. Now, Winter is somebody, she's a feisty something. She a firecracker, but I actually feel bad for what then took off. I do. So I'm going to keep reading. Don't feel as though y'all behind. Trust me, it is worth it to read this first book. I'm trying to tell y'all. Go back and read the first book and get to know Winter. Trust me when I tell you, need to get to know Winter. This way you understand why her personality is the way it is, why it's an issue with this group of women, why it is she feel the way she feel about her father, and why she's still so hung up on my man Midnight. Girl, sit down somewhere. Let me stop. Y'all take my advice. Go back. Make sure y'all caught up on Winter and Portia before y'all start the book. All right. I will see y'all next video.